Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today Peter and I are having a little bit of a play date in the studio. Peter wants to play around using some bounce light and wants to use V-flats using both the positive and negative sides of it and try and just elevate a photo mostly using bounce light.
So I've just set up two lights, one each on the wall here, because I'm going to use bounce light. So today's pretty much about bounce light and going to do everything by bouncing. And there's set them onto this wall to fully light this wall to then light back. Then I'm going to vary it with blockers and V-flats and things like that. So I haven't taken a shot yet. I'll just set this up. I roughly cropped it before. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. All right, so overexposure warnings on. Let's see how much room. I don't care about the background blowing off, but I don't want Beck to blow off. So I think about there, which is about a stop. So let's just punch in about a stop. Try again. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's perfect. All right, so now I've got that, and this is giving me a really nice, even shot. So everything I'm going to do from now on is going to be creative and shouldn't be adding light to the front. So I'm just going to quickly drop onto black and white. And I think I just might use my default black and white. I want to try and do as much of this just with light. So I might put a little bit of a curve to add some contrast, but I'm going to try and do this without adding any fill, shadow fill, or any clarity or any of those other things. I think I'm only going to use just the curve if I need to put a bit of contrast into a certain area or make the hair a bit blacker, because we are quite light here, but I now need to blacken the hair a little bit, so I might just do that with a curve. Very next thing is, this is all looking nice, but I reckon this shot could really do with a nice little hair splash on top. So I want to try and get something onto Beck a little bit more blown out and light. So I'll just grab a bare bulb and drop it from above. Right, so I've just dropped a pro photo sitting up without anything, so I want the light to spread everywhere. I've dialed in the exact same power as the other lights. I'm just taking a guesstimate. I try to point it across her a little bit, so I'm going to get both sides of the light onto her hair. Just take a shot. Bang, perfect. See how it's just giving this whole lift to her, and especially when I take the blue off now, because I can take that off now. See how we've got this extra lift? Like, I know the background's white, but to me that's just added something. I think I now need to put my contrast into this. So let's just grab, let's only put it into the blacks. About there, I think. See how we just made the hair go black, but we've still got detail in the hair, but it's sort of blackened the blacks down a bit. All right, so now what I want to try and do is we're even across the face. I want to try and shade on one side and lighten on the other side. So I might just use V-flats for that and see how that works. I think I'll just double check that's not going to be in shot. Board's not in shot, I don't think. Find out in a second. Let's take it. Cool. So if we look at the before and after, yeah, you'll see there's a big difference. Look, it's done both sides of her face, actually. It's really pulled some light off both sides of her face, but more this side. So I really need to add some light onto this side. So before I play around with that, I just want to bring the light back in on the other side. So I'm just going to drop a little white wall. I don't know if it's in shot. Oh, cool. It's not in shot. Cool. Yeah, you can see that board is filled. So there's the original picture before I put the board in. Then there's the picture with the black cutter on. And then there's the white brought in on the other side. I don't think there's much more I want to do with this. I'm actually really happy with how the lighting is. So I've got my fall off, and I've got this side darker than this side. I've got this lit the same. My overexposure is still only on the background. All right, so now it's just a matter of getting our shot. Cool, that's really cool. Cool. That's nice, that's really nice. Cool. So a couple of months ago we did, that's really cool, that's really cool. Cool, cool. Beck and I did a posing thing for Inspire, and it's completely changed Beck with her posing. I can now see she's micro-posing nearly every picture. She's doing things like just changing her hands, changing her feet, changing her thought, changing what she's blinking. And yeah, you'll see every picture, there's a tiny difference. These are really cool, Beck. So I reckon we've gotten something nice. Nice. I want something better. Cool. That's really cool. That's cool. That's really cool. Nice. So cool. Cool. That's really cool. I like it. These are really cool. One more little batch. Exactly what you're doing. Those beautiful little subtle changes. It was stunning. Just as long as it's coming from inside as well as outside. Cool. 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 I was going to start doing things like telling Beck to slightly try and do, in fact, I should do this now. So let's see if I destroy her completely. So I know I've gotten seeing two shots I really love. So let's see if I can either make it better or completely wreck it. All right, so just squint a little bit more, just there, cool. Just a couple, cut it in, nice, cool, beautiful, beautiful. Now, can you just part your mouth and just breathe, be a mouth breather. Like an alien mouth breather, without laughing, and can put your hand flat on your head. Can you just give me that eye? Cool, so cool, cool, nice, that's really pretty, that's really pretty. It'll be really interesting to see what Beck thinks. Cool, that's beautiful, beautiful. Cool, that's really pretty. I just wanted to try those couple of things and see if it made her worse or better. So they're all, you'll see from there on, are all the ones where I made her breathe through her mouth. And these are the squint ones. The only thing is so far in the squint ones, even though I teach this sort of squinty feel, I'm finding just on her top lip, it's tightened her muscle a little bit, I think. I could be wrong. Anyway, yeah, compared to there, you'll see her lips definitely change. And these are the ones where I just kept my mouth shut and let her do what she's feeling. And I think I prefer hers. There is a big difference. So Beck has been modeling for a long time, and I think I've only got to set the mood and Beck sees the picture for us to get a shot, whereas if I was working with a newer model, maybe some of these things could work really well to take that model up to another level. Like I can see these are sort of made a change, but I'm not liking it. And I know Beck's going to hate them, so I better delete them.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. If you did and you want to see other ones where we've done similar bounce lighting, I'll throw them on the screen now.